Today we're going to do a video on how to unclog your garbage disposal. My son, my 4-year-old son, broke a glass in the sink, and unfortunately it shattered into a bunch of pieces, and it went down the garbage disposal. I fished out the big pieces, and I was unable to get the small pieces out because my hand's too big to fit in there and all that kind of stuff. So I want to show you guys how to do it. It's pretty simple. Most of the garbage disposals are going to have, and sorry for the lighting, but I got a flashlight pointed in here. Most of the garbage disposals are going to have this ring right here, kind of like a tension ring, and it goes up at a slight angle when it attaches to the base. And I'll point up here to the base of the, you probably have looked under yours and seen this. It is a, you can see right here is the base of the sink, and there's a ring that extends down a little lip right there, and what will happen is that ring that's on the garbage disposal will actually slip up over that. So basically what you want to do is just attach, there's a tool that comes with the garbage disposal to do it, but it's just as easy just to use a screwdriver, and you basically just use it as a lever to give you some torque on it, and you just move it over to the side, and at that point this whole unit will fall right down. Of course, the normal precautions, you want to go ahead and remove the electric power from it because you don't want to get shocked or anything. Make sure you throw the breaker and so forth. This one, you can see I left the lines attached, although previous times I've had ones where aquarium gravel went in them when I was cleaning out a small aquarium, and I had to actually take the entire garbage disposal off, out completely, and then it was quite a bit of work to get it clean. This one looks to not be so bad. I'm going to move the camera around here. I'm going to shine some light in, and you'll be able to see in here that we have mostly just some bits of glass in there. I didn't run it after it broke, or after the glass broke, because I didn't want to get anything. You can see it's a little bit rusty in there. You can also see there's a few other pieces that I wasn't aware was in there. A couple pieces of, right there, a piece of plastic. Let's look down. Oh my gosh, it's a piece of broccoli. I don't know how I missed eating that. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and clean this out, and then I'll show you the process of putting it back together. Well, I wound up having to go ahead and drop this, unplugged it from that. That may not be up to code, but anyways, I'm not a plumber, I'm a YouTube video maker. But anyways, drop that, and also unhook the dishwasher from it. Made it a lot easier to work with. I was hoping I wouldn't have to undo those. You can see where it definitely makes it, like, let me move this out of the way, sorry. Makes it 1,000 times easier to work in it. I've been able to get all the glass out just by turning it upside down and shaking it really good. Looks like all the veins are clean, everything looks good. The only thing is I still have to get that piece of plastic out that's wedged under one of the chomper bits. And you can see quite a lot of material came out. You can see a couple things I didn't even know were in there, but mostly just glass. So I'll go ahead and go on with the video. Hold on a second. Okay, the video, wanted to show you it is all cleaned out, and you can see there's lots of junk in there. Got the piece of plastic out that was taking up one of the blades, not allowing it to spin. Everything looks good. I only poked myself with one piece of glass. I did turn the power back on while it was in this state right here, and I used my foot to brace it, and I turned it on just so it would spin, just to make sure that the motor spun freely. There was no occlusions in any of the veins that would preclude me from, or make me have to drop this thing again. So looks like it's all good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and put it back together, and you guys just stand by and you'll get to see the final product. One other thing I'd like to add definitely to the video here is, while you have this thing apart, this is a good opportunity. If you know you're going to be doing this, like say a day in advance or something, you can go by Home Depot and you can get the this is the part that goes in the bottom of your sink, and it's kind of like the safety zone between your fingers and the garbage disposal area. And you can see it just after time, it goes out like that, so you can stuff stuff through it. You can see it just gets kind of kind of dry. It's not as pliable anymore. You can see this one's, it's a little dirty. I probably should keep my sink cleaner. But anyways, I'm going to take this opportunity while it's out. I'm going to give it a good cleaning with a chemical and just make it clean it up before I put it back together. But it'd probably be just easier just to, if you'd probably want to measure the mouth of your sink, and then, or you could even look at the model number of your in-sink garbage disposal, and based on that you can probably go buy a replacement one for, I can't imagine it would be more than like $5 at Home Depot, maybe 10, but it'd save you a little bit of effort. But since I don't want to run up to Home Depot right now because I have pressing matters after I get this done, then I will go ahead and clean this one up. Okay, when you go to put this back together, you're going to simply slip it over the slip ring at the top. I'll do this now. And there you'll see that it is now in place and everything's snug. And we're going to go ahead and hang it back up at the top, and we will get this back together momentarily. Okay, there's the disgusting mess that came out of this thing, and you can see lots and lots of little pieces of glass. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually use this bucket before I empty it out. I'm going to place it underneath here just in case we have any leaks, and I also have some towels down here, or a towel down here just in case there's any problem. I'm going to go ahead and test it. Turn the water on. You know, I did these fittings pretty darn tight, but there is always the chance that they could leak because they are kind of, I don't know, they're kind of rigged a little bit, but that's okay. They usually work. I've only had one flood, so not so bad. We'll go ahead and turn this on now and get it going, and we'll check out underneath and see if it leaks. We're primarily looking at that for any leaks. We'll give it a moment to get everything cleaned up, or not cleaned up, or rather filled up with water. Let's see if we get any leaks. That's a suspect joint right there. That's not very, probably not very good. But we're going to go ahead and turn on the switch here. We got a wall-mounted one. You can see it's working great. I think my roommate dumped some cake in here or something. I don't know. Anyways, I think it's chocolate cake that got put down the sink. So I'm going to go ahead and clean that up. Looks like it's working pretty good. Doesn't sound like there's anything in it. It's running nice and clean. I've also got an additional tip for you guys. If you're going to, if you want to clean your garbage disposal, and it's nice to, it'll push all the stuff out of the veins. It looks like still no leaks, so looks like a successful job. But if you want to clean out your garbage disposal, easy way to do that is just to take ice cubes from your ice trays or from your ice cube maker, and just go ahead and put, you know, a few handfuls in there, and then I run a little bit of water, and then I just let it run the garbage disposal. And what it does is it breaks it up into little tiny pieces. It pushes any you know, remaining food particles or anything. It'll push it right through the veins and, you know, into the pipe, and then out it goes. So easy way to clean it every once in a while. So if you got any comments or questions about this video, please feel free to leave them. And as always, please subscribe and like the video if you do like it. Thank you.